I have not seen anybody on YouTube talk about these 5 tokens, and out of the 5, at least a few of them are going to cross $1 billion market cap. And if you don't add these to your watch list, you are going to miss a very massive opportunity. And with all of these tokens, we've broken down all the factors on why we believe them in my private group, Mashallah group. The link is down below. We have a bunch of different millionaire traders helping us identify these tokens before they go to the hundreds of millions of dollars. Back to the charts. So as I get into these next 5 meme coins that are going to explode, I got to give you guys one thing, and I got to lay this out very, very, very flat. Use your common sense, right? If Solana price action is downtrending, then none of these tokens are going to be performing well. So just keep that in mind. Use your common sense. If Solana's downtrending, these tokens won't perform well, right? So I'm going to get into the first one. It's Griffain, and Griffain is one that's sitting at a $73 million market cap right now. I actually made this top 5 list, or these 5 meme coin lists, like a few days ago, and literally all of them have increased in market cap by around 2x, which I still think that there's some good buying opportunities for these, especially on a couple of different red days where you guys can scoop up this token and scoop up these different tokens. But I mean, here with Griffain, it's very simple why it's blowing up, and it's because you can actually create, or you can coordinate a network of AI agents that help you take on-chain actions. And if you take a look at the docs here, it talks about the FAQ, and there's a couple of other things that you guys can look at if you want to look a little bit deeper into it. But Griffain has been super viral on Twitter, and the other crazy thing about it is that it's one of these tokens that have gotten a crazy amount of volume without a pump fund smart contract, which means that it was not launched on pump fund. So super interesting to see. $50 million in volume in the past 24 hours. And it's just still getting a ton of mind share on Twitter. I mean, even if I open up my Twitter here, we can see they have 13,000 followers. And a lot of people are talking about them. All of their tweets are going pretty crazy, which signifies a really strong community. And we can even see here, this is literally co-signed by the founder of Solana, which is super, super crazy. We haven't really seen the Solana founder really endorse any tokens like that at all. So it's good to see that. So there might be some big boys behind this that we don't know about. I don't really have too much info on this one, but yeah, I mean, it's absolutely insane to see this thing moonshot the way it did in the past couple of days. And I think that there's still tons of upside here. And you guys definitely have to watch the sentiment on this thing, as it's only going to get more mind share, in my opinion, in the market. The next one is the one that has no ticker. And now I'm going to make this really, really, really clear for you guys, right? Now I'm going to make this really clear for you guys. The last token that I'm going to be talking about in this video, I think can possibly hit a multi-billion-dollar market cap. So make sure you guys stay tuned for as I bring that up. But I'm going to go on to number 2 now. And number 2 is Biao. And why I think Biao is bullish is because they have a lot of supply control within the team. But I think that Biao is the biggest Chinese meme in the world. And we can see here on their website, they've already gotten listed on like all these different exchanges really early on, which just shows that the team is pushing super hard to get even listed on, which just shows that the team is working super hard to get listed on all the major exchanges. I think that these guys are going to continue to push, and this is probably the riskiest one because it's at the lowest market cap, and as I said, the team has the largest supply control on this token out of any other token on this video today. That's on this video today. So this token literally launched like 10 days ago, which means that it still has a ton of running room, but we're sitting at a $33 million market cap right here. And what I said in my Mashallah group is that I want people to start accumulating within that $25 to $20 million range, which would be good to start accumulating on a DCA. And obviously too, we have to watch sentiment around this, as sentiment can change around a project at any moment in any given time, which is why you have to watch these markets, which is why you can't just set a limit buy order onto something and hope it goes up. This is not a stock, this is not a commodity, these are meme tokens. So we can see here their community engagement is super strong, just like some of these other tokens I'm going to be showing you guys today. And they also have a ton of big influencers backing them, which just shows that the team has money to pay for all these influencers continuously over time over the past 10 days. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on Biao, as again, it's just at a lower market cap compared to any of these other tokens in the video, and it is the most popular Chinese meme in the world. The next one I'm going to be getting into is Alch. A lot of you guys know Alch maybe from Twitter, but no one has spoken about it on YouTube. And I actually put this in Mashallah group. We put these entry ranges just around here, and as you can see, what happened? We had a downtrend, we had a downtrend, we had a downtrend, we had a holder distribution phase, and we got within our entry right here in Mashallah group. So Mashallah group got the entry just around here, and we can see we've literally run it up all the way up past $100 million market cap, which is so crazy to see because this all happened in the span of around 2 to 3 days, which is so crazy because a lot of you guys are still trying to chase these pump fund tokens. But what you guys don't realize is that in groups that actually know what they're doing, they're getting these entry ranges on these dips, on these tokens that have strong fundamentals, that have strong community. And what ends up turning out is we see these uptrends eventually. And these uptrends create a great selling opportunity for us to take profit on certain levels. So as we can see as well, why Alchemist is blowing up. It's an AI token, as a lot of people know, with a pump fund smart contract right there. Alchemist is one of the most interesting projects in my opinion, and I think that all of you guys should go check out their website. It's just linked on their deck screener, so you guys can go check that out. So they have the marketplace here. There's just like an unlimited amount of shit that's going on here, and you guys can do your own thing. You guys can play around with this. I'm not going to try to explain this to people who are not going to understand it, but Alchemist is one of those that is super unique. And again, the topic of this video is the top 5 meme coins that we're going to be looking at, or the top 5 meme coins to explode. But what we see on a consistent trend here is that all of these tokens are very unique. It's not a dog token. It's not a stupid fucking frog token. These are very unique projects. And as we see over time, projects are just going to get more and more unique. And we're going to be seeing the utility trend come. We're going to be seeing all these other different types of trends come. So it's going to be a very exciting time, because this is when the market shifts from brain rot memes all the way over to cool, innovative memes, and then all the way down to utility memes. So this is why the market is maturing as it does its thing. People are tired of getting into dog tokens, into cat tokens, and they're maturing and they're getting into plays like Alchemist. They're getting into plays like Alchemist, and they're also getting into plays like M3M3. And M3M3 is a very interesting chart. This is the 4th token I'm going to be showing you guys today. Again, no pump fund smart contract. These guys actually have a slowdown in volume here, but what we see with M3M3 is that they're leading the staking meta for meme coins. And what is M3 doing? Well, they're leading the staking meta for meme coins, and they're launched on Solana too, so they're getting that entire Solana community. Now, we can see on their website here, very, very interesting, right? They say transform the meme coin PvP. Very interesting website, as we can see here, which is where you can actually do all the staking. But with anything revolving staking, you have to keep in mind that like this is a Ponzi, and this can go straight to zero if the Ponzi is not able to hold itself, and eventually it might collapse. So like these are downsides that are very possible here. But what they're saying here, they want to transform the meme coin from PvP race to dump to PvP race to stake. And they're just basically trying to incentivize as many people as possible to stake their token for rewards. And I'm sure that they have a pretty high APY, just like connect your wallet here, whatever, yada, yada, yada. I'm sure there's going to be all these different benefits for staking the token. Maybe like you get into like a launch pad, like they say here, you can earn the fees, which is just standard. And then like also too, maybe you can get into different launches and all that cool stuff, which I think it's great. But at the same time too, if it doesn't work out over time, and if the sentiment just gets busted, then you know this thing is probably not going to see that good of a upside. But they've already collected a ton of fees and rewards there on the LP, so that's pretty cool. These guys probably have quite a bit of money to keep moving this thing upwards if they want to. So definitely keep your eye on that one. Now the next one and the last one, which I told you guys is the most important token in this entire video, because I believe that this token has the opportunity to truly, truly, truly pass billions and billions of dollars in market cap if everyone comes to fully understand it one day, which is part of this token, is that a lot of people just don't understand it, and that's what this token wants. They don't want people to understand it. It's the token that's meant to not be understood, and that's the token with literally no ticker. If you guys see here, there's literally no ticker at all. Like there's nothing. And if you go here, there's no PFP, there's no ticker, there's nothing. And what do we see? $150 million market cap. When I made this list for this video, this token was literally at like a $50 million market cap. And I myself was planning on getting a huge size into this project, but I wasn't able to get that huge size that I wanted. And like now we're 3x since we've obviously put this token on our list. And we see a little bit of a dip here from all-time highs, but man, oh man, do I really wish this token is going to have a fat correction, because I want to get way more size into here. I want to get way more exposure to this token, because it is one of the most unique tokens I've personally ever seen in the space. And I'm going to be looking anywhere from the $80 to $50 million range to be deploying some really massive clips. And hopefully this is one of these tokens that I just truly believe in. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fuck it. But like, this is one of these tokens that I'm really excited about to actually get huge size in. And if we look at their Twitter, they have a Twitter community here, but it's actually the God token. So it's automated. This God page is automated. This is what this token is. And we can see here as well, it's the admin Shloms. Shloms is like a known founder in the space that I actually was not really that aware of. I've seen his page before, but like I wasn't really that aware of. but he's a founder in the space, and I guess he's come up with this really interesting concept. He owns at God, and then he owns at God, and then I think, if I'm not wrong, he also owns at Satan here. So pretty crazy combination. We can see here Satan also posted the ticker, which the ticker is literally no ticker, and then we can see God is replying to it. So this guy has some pretty crazy pull with the 2.7 million followers on Satan, and then with God, I think that this thing is going to easily cross 1 million followers by 2025, and there's just going to be even more and more mind share around this token. And it seems like that Shlomes is pretty well connected. He's going to just continuously move this thing in front of as many whales as possible to continue moving this chart up. And a lot of it too is that it's just the misunderstood token. You guys can take a deeper look into this token if you want. There's nothing much to look at. Again, it's not supposed to be understood. This is a token that is very, very interesting in my opinion. It's very, very mysterious, and it's also too one of the most innovative tokens that we've seen, because like this thing is just so crazy. And we can see here there was an X article written by some guy named Bankert. Looks like he's like some investor, but it says the invisible takeover, how Shlom's anti-meme nothing is quietly conquering the internet. And I guess they like to call it the anti-meme because there is no meme. The meme is that there is nothing. So yeah, I mean, it's just super interesting. You guys can take a look at this article here as well. I mean, there's a voiceover, but it's just super interesting. A lot of people are just very captivated by this token, and they're rallying around this token because they just don't understand it. And we see a lot of people tweeting this out where there's just like nothing. It's just a whole lot of nothingness. So definitely keep your eye on this. I think we truly, truly see this thing around a $500 million market cap within a very short time frame, and then crossing the multi-billions very soon. If these guys are able to get listed on major exchanges like Coinbase and Binance, then it's going to be very exciting to see where this goes. And, even if I don't make the amount of money that I want to make on this, I'm still an advocate for seeing this token be successful, because I like to see unique shit win. And I think the people who are the most innovative deserve to win in this space. So very, very interesting. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.